Hi folks, welcome back to Baking Soda Central, the place where we gargle. We talk about baking soda. Back in the day and today. Back in the day, gargling was a big thing, Spanish flu days. Everyone was supposed to gargle, keep the nose clean, keep this cavity clean, and the number one item for it was bicarbonate of soda, sometimes mixed with other things. How else were they told to get the stuff into the system? Well, they were also told to dose with it, drink it. So when Arm & Hammer put their little pamphlet in 1922 talking about the grand success of bicarbonate to counter the Spanish flu, they told you what you could do next time something came around. During the first day, take 6 doses of 1/2 teaspoon of Arm & Hammer bicarbonate of soda in a glass of cool water at about 2-hour intervals. During the second day, take 4 doses. Next day, take 2 doses, take 1 dose until you're better or the disease is out of your neighborhood. What else did they do to tell you how you might get this in your system? Well, they encouraged nasal cleansing, snuff it, snort it, douche with it. Also, after they put out that little pamphlet, they had another idea, and that was pretty common in those days. So in their little booklet, Friend in Need, when they're talking about the influenza, and they're getting to the page where they tell the grand story about its success, it's followed by suggestion that you use the 1/2 teaspoon to drink, or add 1 pound, 1/2 pound of soda to a tub of water as hot as can be borne. Remain immersed in the water for 15 minutes or more, then go to bed at once to avoid exposure. The use of bicarbonate of soda, as indicated here, will cause the alkali to penetrate the system and is a material aid to the human system in throwing off the germs of grip, colds, and influenza. So the theory behind spas, where you'd sit in mineral water, often alkaline, the large surface area of your skin, and soak it in. That was 1922, 1923. After that, they dropped that one, and they just went on in subsequent publications to just talk about the internal dosing with a glass. One other idea that maybe is inadvertent that people were doing anyways, but it had bigger ramifications, was brushing their teeth. So back then, you would take your baking soda here, your toothbrush, and you would just brush your teeth. Here's a picture of a lady doing it. 1918 explains that bicarbonate of soda corrects acidity as a wash or applied directly to the teeth. There's a big push went on for this in 1939. They sent out this pamphlet, again, to millions of homes. Product, the idea was agreed to, backed by the Association of American Dental Association. The beginning, nice pictures of how to go about it. The health of the mouth is conceded to be one of the most important problems of the present age, says Dr. C.H. Mayo. Lots of diagrams, being very specific about it. Oral hygiene is of importance in the prevention of the diseases of the mouth, and cleanliness of the teeth is an essential part of oral hygiene. Germs require, for their growth and multiplication, warmth, moisture, and food. In some mouths, they find a virtual paradise. In non-resistant bodies, they may tend to destroy the teeth, infect the gums, the tonsils, the stomach, and other parts of the body. So they got that this was the gateway to the rest of the body. In the present day, of course, we're using toothpaste in this kind of format. Arm & Hammer is still promoting itself, and they even say that it neutralizes acid. Used to say something about pH even 6 months ago. That's gone. I don't know if they're allowed to mention that anymore. But this may be a way of introducing it not just into the saliva, into the whole arena here, getting it into the rest of the system inadvertently. It seems to me that what is happening right now in December, the end of this year, is that it's dentists and dental societies that are leading the charge for attacking the virus at its first stop, the mouth. They don't seem to be under the same authorities to be quiet about how you can actually affect a virus or bacteria at this point. You can't get a vaccine for gingivitis. So they're still allowed to talk about this kind of thing. And they are the ones that have had studies that are in the works that now after 7 months are coming out to tell us what has and what hasn't happened with mouthwashes and gargles and oral rinses that they may already have been using in their dentistry, or that may be a tradition that's been in a country for decades or hundreds of years, and they have permission to describe it and advocate and speak for it. We're going to be talking about some of those different ideas in our next episode.